Hi friends, this is Ray from Honeytop Bees. Let's talk about how to install a package of bees. Now today I'm going to be installing this package of bees into this 5-frame nuc temporarily. The process is exactly the same if you're installing them into a hive. So inside of our package we have 10,000 bees, a can of sugar water, and a queen. In my particular case, my queen has been marked by the package supplier, but that's not really relevant for our installation here at all today. The first thing I'm going to do is get my hive ready. I've already waxed all of my frames, and so that the bees will be more likely to take to them. And in my particular case, I was able to put a frame of drawn comb in the middle. If you're a brand new beekeeper, you probably don't have this option. Don't worry about it. It's really not essential. It will just speed things up a little bit for the bees as they get started in their new home. So I like to give them at least one frame of drawn comb if I can. I'm going to go ahead and remove 3 of the 5 frames and set them aside for just a couple of minutes. It's completely optional, but some people like to spray their bees with a little bit of sugar water. It's important that you don't douse them and so that they can drown. But this will kind of give them something to do while you're working with them and can keep them calm as they clean each other up.
Hi, this is Ray. I just want to jump in here and say stay tuned to the end of the video. If you are a new beekeeper, I'm going to give you a discount code off of my full Ultimate Beekeeping course if you need to take a course to get started.
The first step is I'm going to go ahead and remove this cover using my hive tool. Underneath the cover, you're going to have a can of sugar water, and the queen is on the end of this strap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tap the bees and get them all to the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and spray the bees on top a little bit and let them work on cleaning each other off. While they're cleaning each other off, I'm going to go ahead and take this can of sugar water. And when I take it out, I'm going to go ahead and have my cover ready to cover back over the top. That will keep them calm. And now I'm going to go ahead and remove my queen. She's hanging on this black strap inside of the hive. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to remove the cork from the candy end of the queen cage. This will create a time delay of about 3 to 4 days for the bees to eat this candy out and eventually release the queen. So if I release this cork here on the top, the queen will get out immediately. I don't really want her to get out for 4 or 5 days so that the bees in here can get used to her pheromone. And so if I release this cork here on the bottom, there's candy here which will take the bees 3 or 4 days to chew through. This is probably the most important stage, is removing this cork from the candy end. Now there's a couple of things you can do. What's most important when you put your queen cage in is that the mesh side is available for the bees to be able to touch the queen and transmit her pheromone throughout the hive. You can do this by either just pressing this into the comb like this. If you have comb, if you have no comb, you can take this strap and put it on the top with a thumbtack to hold her in place. About 4 or 5 days later, we're going to come in and make sure that they have eaten all this candy out and that she's been released from the cage. I like to put the candy on the bottom side rather than on the top side, because if the candy becomes loose, it could fall down on top of the queen and either crush her or injure her. So I like to have it on the bottom side, let the bees eat that out from the bottom.
Some beekeepers like to have the candy on the bottom so that it doesn't come loose and crush the queen. Other beekeepers put the candy on the top so that as the candy is eaten out, there's not a fear of a dead worker bee clogging the hole and preventing the queen from getting out. If you're able to put the queen horizontally, still mesh side out, it can solve both problems and you won't have to worry about anything.
I'm going to go ahead and set this aside while we install the bees, and then I'll put the queen in last. So I have all of my bees in here. Again, it's optional, but if you'd like the bees to stay a little bit calmer, you can give them a little bit of smoke. In my case, I'm using vapor smoke today. And then I'm going to just gently tap the bees down to the bottom of the package again. And now all there is to do is just simply dump the bees into the beehive. It's that simple. Now I'm going to tap it to get the rest of the bees that are in there to one corner. This will make it easier for me to get most of them out. Now I'm never going to be able to get all the bees out, and so I'm going to go ahead and lay this at the entrance of the hive, which I actually need to turn this around this way, and I need to go ahead and open up this entrance. Now the last step is I'm going to put my frames that I took out at the beginning back into the hive. I put my queen into the center along with my drawn comb. And then what I need to do is I need to feed this hive. It's very important that they have plenty of carbohydrates as they begin to build out comb. So I'm going to remove this little tab here. But if you had a beehive, you could feed them with a frame feeder or on top of the inner cover, whatever you chose to do. But in my case, since this is a nuc, I'm going to just remove this tab. Then I'm going to go ahead and give them a jar of sugar water. And that is all that there is to installing a package into a beehive or into a nuc box like I have here. You can do it. The bees generally will stay pretty calm because they're young nurse bees. So don't be afraid. All these bees that are flying around, they will find their way back into the hive, and you'll be on your way to beekeeping this year. Are you thinking about starting beekeeping? Don't let the sting of a bad first year ruin your whole experience. Hi, my name is Ray. I'm a certified master beekeeper, and I put together a video course that I call Ray's Ultimate Beginner's Beekeeping Course. In it, I go over so many of the essential things that you need to be successful and honestly, to make your first year of beekeeping really sweet. Did you see what I did there? We go over all of the basics that you need to know to be successful in your beekeeping journey. How to buy equipment, how to buy bees, how to set up your hive, where to set up your hive, various types of hives, bee biology, nutritional needs of your hives, dealing with different pests that are going to wreak havoc or try to destroy your hive in the first year, and so much more. As a matter of fact, my bee course has over 40 lessons, as well as a bunch of bonus material that I've added on to some of the lessons to give you a thorough education. It is a complete guide to try to lay a good foundation of beekeeping so that you're not just learning through a random rabbit trail of YouTube videos. It's organized, it's comprehensive, and it will give you a reference to be able to go back to time and time again when you have questions. My goal is to give you confidence in your beekeeping journey. You'll know what you're looking at when you're inside your hive, you'll know how to tackle some of the common problems, and most of all, I'm going to address how to avoid the major mistakes that I see beginning beekeepers make over and over and over again, which leads ultimately to them being discouraged, their hives being lost, and them quitting. Statistics show that 80% of beekeepers that get started quit in the first 2 years. And most of that is because they just make these same mistakes over and over again. So let's stop the guesswork. Let's approach our beekeeping with confidence. And you can do so today by getting started. Head over to my website at www.honeytopbees.com and check out my Ultimate Beekeeping course and use my name, Ray, at checkout for a generous discount off of the list price. I'll see you over there. God bless.